Hey there, my plump dumplings. How you doing? We've got the North Pole on hard mastery mode. Ooh. So I feel very, very fat right now. I don't just feel plump. No, I'm gigantically fat because I just ate a Jersey Mike sandwich, and I didn't just eat like a mini. There's like a mini. There's a regular, and then there's a giant, the giant sub. And I don't think I've ever actually finished one of those until today. Today, I was so hungry, and I didn't really need the last few bites. I was just like, it's almost gone. I almost did it. I felt slightly accomplished when I finished that Jersey Mike sub, but also really, really bad about myself. I was like, wow, dude, how did I eat that much food? I mean, oh my goodness. I mean, back in the day, I used to be a very, very small person, yet I would eat a lot of food. Like, I wouldn't be one of those people where I'd be like an eating champ or anything like that, but whenever possible, if there was pizza there or whatever, I would gorge myself. Rum, 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 rum. I would just eat it freaking all. Back to the game. We have to talk about the North Pole today. Ooh, yeah. So the North Pole, we're going to start off with an engineer. We're going to do a normal strategy, but what kind of specialty building are we going to use today? Well, we are trying to use every single specialty building in existence. That's the point. We're trying them out. Doesn't have to be the best specialty building. We at least want to test them out a little bit and see how we think that they worked out for us. And today we're going to be using the Ice Tower, though I don't think the Ice Tower would ever, in anybody's right mind, be a good early game starting tower. Like, even in like the perfect place, I don't think it would be good. Now, it is kind of cool because you get some really awesome like upgrades for it. Basically, it's faster and everything, just like usual. But on top of that, you get full-on white and zebra popping power, which is really awesome. And on top of that, you get dechemoization of anything that gets frozen, which is really cool. So we did end up losing a few lives in here, but it was for a purpose. We really need to get the farms going because that Arctic Wind is going to be really, really expensive. And I think that's the main point of using the Ice Tower. Is if you really were going to do this, you just want to get an Ice Tower as fast as possible up to Arctic Wind. Doesn't matter. 2-0 Ice Tower doesn't matter. It's not going to help at all. It's actually going to kind of mess you up a little bit because most of your towers can't even pop frozen balloons anyways, you know? You're going to have to get some really highly upgraded towers to make that even slightly effective. But if you get an Arctic Wind going, oh my god, full-on camo detection, full-on balloon popping power, you're not going to let anything through in any sort of reasonably good spot. And here we go. We're actually going to do something kind of crazy here. We sold all of our towers, and we went for an Arctic Wind. What? Chris, you crazy! Well, a little bit. Check this out. We got ceramics coming through, so we're going to make sure that we can actually pop through all these guys. And I feel like just adding just a little tiny bonus in there is probably all you need to pop through the ceramics and everything. So when we get a 0-2 boomerang, we'll probably end up getting a little bit stronger boomerang later on. But for now, 0-2. And we're going to farm a little bit. You know, that's what we're going to do. But like I said, all we really need to do is pop through those stronger layers. So that's where we're going to keep him probably mostly on strong. Maybe we'll put him on first eventually, but it's kind of up to you what you want to put him on, first or strong. But here we go, we got some regrows. So we're a little bit afraid. Honestly, regrows are probably the worst thing about about the Arctic Wind here, because they will probably overwhelm it eventually, especially when you have those areas in between of where my Arctic Wind attacks. If it was on a more balloon circles type of map where you have a lot of space in one spot, yeah, you could probably take down those regrows. But with our defense, it kind of has a weird kind of orientation to it, where we have attacks once, then we have a giant space, attacks twice, giant space, attacks third time. So anyways, my main point of attack, I guess, was to just use my Arctic Wind as full balloon popping power, and then get a tower that can be my full Moab popping power. That's pretty much all I want to do. So I went for it. 3 Moab Maulers for now. We're going to get more eventually. Maybe even spot in there some balloon chippers, but just mostly go for Moab popping power for now. That's all we need. We have the balloon popping power already, which is freaking awesome, dude. I know. So we honestly had some really boss action so far, but I'm a little bit afraid. I got a little bit afraid, so I got one extra Moab Mauler down in the bottom, or like the top middle right corner there, just to help out with any Moabs that might end up leaking through. Because if any of them do leak through my first set of Moab Maulers, we want something to just be defensive. So actually, believe it or not, we didn't even go up a rank yet for our Ice Tower, so we never used the Ice Towers. I know, kind of weird. So if you guys noticed, the game got probably slightly smaller. If you're curious about why the heck that happens, I play on the Steam version, and it's not because I cut the video or anything because I lost. No, that's not what happened. Sometimes when I'm clicking around, sometimes I'll accidentally hit the corner of the Steam box because I don't play in full screen. It messes up my recording just a little bit. So usually I just like accidentally make it a little bit smaller, accidentally make it a little bit bigger. Usually doesn't make a huge difference, because it's just a tiny itty bitty bit. And hopefully it doesn't affect you guys too much anyways. So believe it or not, we're going to go for some Glaive Lord action. This is like the perfect level for Glaive Lords. Check out that runway right there. What's up with that runway? Oh, think about the glaives, man. You got the glaives going clockwise, and the balloons are going to go against the grain. They're going to go counterclockwise, or I guess they're going counterclockwise, but it's not a circle, so it just sounds kind of funny to say counterclockwise with that. But it's going the opposite direction. It's better to say it like that. And now we got some extra balloon chippers in here. That's going to get rid of the Zoma God layer. So I feel like, honestly, our defense is amazing. So what do I think about the whole Arctic Wind thing? Did it work out for us? Yeah, you know what? I would say that it actually did a pretty decent job. Now, of course, we had a really good early game. We had our engineer in there and everything like that. And we had our wizard and everything that we normally use in most situations. But hey, if you can get an Arctic Wind, you can survive all balloons, just get 2 more Maulers right around those usually really, really difficult levels. Usually, we're spending thousands of dollars, thousands, like $10,000 to survive against these around 40, 43, and 49 rushes. But if we could just build like a couple Maulers to our already their defense, it's not that bad of a thing to go for. So now we're just massing things, dude. We got so much money from selling all those banana farms that we got anything that our heart desires. And what do we desire, my friends? Big ones, helicopters, maybe some specters if we want, or I guess kind of a fun thing to go for would be some snipers. I never really use snipers in a way that I would actually want to use them, but just for fun. It's just kind of nice. So we're gonna own level 84, and level 85 is going to be easy as cake as well, and that's going to be the end of our video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, press like, and have a super duper delicious day.